Good morning to all. Myself, Mrs. Surekha Sonawani. In this video, we discuss about hidden curriculum. Previously, we already discussed in another video what is meaning of hidden curriculum. But here, I want to make the concept clear. What is hidden curriculum with various examples. Hidden curriculum, this term is coined by Philip Jackson in 1968 in his book Life in Classroom. It is just unofficial curriculum. We can say that norms, values or beliefs that conveyed among pupils through a social environment. So many things the students learn through their teachers, through their peers, classmates, and in the atmosphere of the school. Message can be positive or negative. It is called hidden curriculum. Why? Because it is not structured in formal way. It is not the teacher not teach it in the classroom by using the teaching methods or teaching strategies. It is not official. It is not examined by teachers, educators and students. So it is called hidden. Now let us discuss various examples of hidden curriculum. The first one is school culture. How the culture of the school affects upon children. Where the school is located. It is in urban area or it is in rural area or it is in slum area. What is the medium of instruction in the school? What type of language is compulsory in the school? What type of uniform or dress code is in the school? Such as if the school is for English medium school, it is compulsory to speak English language in the school premises. The message delivered to the students that only English language is important and other language those are neglected. But in some schools they use the multicultural language, they celebrate the festivals, various festivals belongs to various cultures. They also respect the students and parents which are multilingual, multi-class or migrated from rural areas. So this is very important how the school culture affect on the students and what type of message delivered to students. Next one is cultural expectations. What are the cultural expectations of teachers from the students? Do the teacher respect all the students which belongs to various caste, community, language, in respect to their social and economical background, in respect to their intelligence, understanding level? For example, suppose one teacher is very strict. She always gives the assignment which is very hard. And the teacher expects from all students that they should best in each assignment and each task. What the message deliver here? The students, they try, always they work hard and they try to do the best things. While in another classroom, the teacher is very soft-minded. She always gives good marks to all students. She evaluates the students at the same level. What the message delivered here? The students they will not work hard. They know that if they do the work in lower level also, the teacher will assign the marks. So this type of cultural expectations affects on the children. Next one is curricular topics. Here it is very important how the teacher deal with curricular topics while teaching, which examples teacher gives in the class. For example, while teaching history or social science, teacher should teach in unbiased manner. There are various sons in the content related various sons in the textbook, history textbook. Sant Mirabai, Sant Kabir, Sant Eknath, Sant Tukaram. While giving examples, teacher should give equal weightage to all the content. While teaching gender equality in the class, if the teacher allows girls and boys sit together in the class, naturally the message delivers that all are equal, male and female. If the teacher says the girls will sit in another row and boys will sit in another row, the message delivers that boys and girls are different. While giving any task, if the teacher says, yes, come on, boys are very strong than girls. Come on, lift this table. The message delivered that girls are weak, girls are not strong. The teacher should be very much conscious while teaching the curricular topics and content in the class. Next point is teaching strategies. Which type of strategies the teachers are using? For example, if teacher says, I want pin drop silence in my class. Raise your hands while talking. Naturally, the message delivered that teacher loves those students who remain silent, and they will never approach to teacher to share their problems. They will keep quiet regularly. And if the teacher is very open-minded, very friendly, behaving very friendly with the students, created rapport with the students will come to the teacher and share their problem freely. If the teacher allows group work in the classroom, many social values like cooperation, sacrification, leadership, decision making, many values indirectly inculcated to the students. So what type of teaching strategies teachers are using in the classroom? That is very important. And the last point is institutional rules. What types of rules and regulations in the school or institution? What is the vision and mission of the institution? Are the rules and regulations are same to all? For example, when the national anthem is going on, are the teachers, all the teachers are respecting with standing ovation? Or the rules are only for students? In some schools, there is compulsory for all students to bring only bhaji and chapati in the tiffin. The message delivers to all students that all are equal. Because if the school allowed to bring anything of their favorite things, some students they bring wafers, pizza, burger, whatever. And another students who are not their financial condition is not very much to bring such things daily. The message delivered to them about economical differences. So what are the institutional rules and regulations? In some schools, the competitive exams are very much essentials, or the importance is given to such examinations, and other co-curricular cultural programs are neglected. So what a message delivered to the students, that only passing in the examination is important. Getting 98, 99%, it is only important. So it is very necessary to implement the institution rules and regulations for all teachers, students, as well as administration members also. So many examples we discuss in this video about hidden curriculum. Due to limitation of time, I sum up here. Thank you for watching my video. If you like, please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.